In this quick introductory video, we will discuss the reasons how machine tending can improve your operations by not only making it faster, more efficient, and less expensive, but ultimately a far safer workplace for you and your workers. Step 1. Feeding the parts. It's essential that the robot knows where to find the parts. A predictable, repeatable location is a must. The next step, placement of parts. This is probably the most complex part of the system. It's crucial that the robot can accurately locate the part before any operation. Once you have control, your options expand. Simple flow is pick the part off the input system, place the part in the chuck, flip the part and place in chuck, remove the part and put on finished output system. Next up, robot selection. Which robot and mount is best for my application? This should be based on payload weight capacity. The weight capacity needs to include both the part and the end effector that handles the part. It's also important to choose either standard robot or collaborative robot. The difference between the two is the standard will need a safety fence, the cobot will not. This comes down to preference for the type of system and interaction with the cell you want. Also, now would be a great time to decide whether you're mounting your robot on a pedestal, on a wall, or on an overhead gantry system. Next up, output location. There needs to be a place for finished product. If you decide on a grid system, the finished product can be placed on the same grid from which it was picked. If it's a conveyor system, you will want a separate conveyor from the feed conveyor. Next up, controls interface. Controlling your robot, pendant or HMI. You can use the robot pendant and have menus and flexibility and all that robotic cells bring. The pendant tends to be intimidating for operators and is not visual in terms of what some like to see with visual manufacturing. However, there is no added expense. If you want an HMI, there is added cost, but error messages and operating data can be shown on the screen. The systems tend to be perceived as easier to work with. Menu selection can be done right from the HMI. They are just generally more user-friendly. Additionally, Delta is developing an interface to go with the HMI that will be common to all systems. Next, initial programming. Train the pick path, create the recipe. There is roughly 2 weeks of program time regardless of which option you choose. This sets up the system, trains the pick path, creates the recipes, and a recipe template. This will be required on all systems unless you have someone in-house that can do this for you. Our goal with our partners is to take this in steps and develop that in-house capability through training or offering the FANUC training at a discount. And lastly, safety and guarding, protecting your people and keeping them safe. A standard robot will require a safety cage with interlocks to protect your employees. The cobot, being interactive, will not. When space is at a premium, a light curtain solution is worth considering. Whether you do it or have your Delta team do it, safety guarding is required on all machine tending applications. Thank you for taking the time to learn about machine tending and how it may be right for your operation. For more information, reach out to your Delta sales representative or go to automationbydelta.com.